Alright, we're live. Hello everybody, how's it going? It's me, your favourite fish man. And we're back playing some Assassin's Creed Syndicate again today, which is always peak, I guess. We all like a bit of Syndicate. I mean, do we? I mean, we all like a bit of Assassin's Creed, and I have nothing else to do. I've got to get through this game. And I mean, I've got to finish recording Mass Effect 3, which I'll do later tonight. But first, I thought, you know what, it would be rather cool if we could just do this for a little bit and then chill and all that stuff. Because otherwise, it'll go ages before I put any actual content up, and I can't stomach that. It's not good. Statistics go down, and then when I put the video up, it's always an underwhelming bump. I've got to keep it up. I've got to keep it consistent. We all like a bit of stream. We do like a bit of stream. Now, I must go in the general direction of the special brew. I mean, right, I'm sure there was a Jacob mission on here. Oh, there is. It's in that general direction, which puts it, I guess. How strange. How very peculiar. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go over here and we're going to do this Unbreaking the bank. Unbreaking the balls. Now let's go. I didn't... Sorry, I think I completely forgot about yesterday's stream. I didn't stream yesterday. Did I? No. Cheers to the super chat, James Rostron, you absolute legend, doing some bits in the gaming down there. The gaming chat. Game until my games fall off. That's what we like. Right. Let's go. Okay, now, I do have a question though. Why is this such a hard thing for people to understand, right? Like, so, I mean, most people do understand it, but there's some people that don't. Why is it that people send me business emails? Like, well, they send emails to my business email, asking me to unban them on streams or to stop the moderators from timing them out and things like that. But all it does is clog up my inbox. And if you're asking why moderators time you out while doing something incredibly annoying, what point are you making? Cheers to the super chat, Cigarette Chair, you absolute legend. Back with some high quality gaming. Absolute sir. Doing some bits. Let's play this mission. I will transform into Evie now. It's not the worst thing that could ever happen ever. Like, sure. But it is a little bit irritating. And it makes sense as to why the moderators time someone out who does stuff like that. That's complete and utter extreme gaming. Look at our guy. Frederick Abeline, as I like to call him, smells funny.
What has happened?
Why did Evie insist on sneaking up on him?
What's he done this time?
The newspapers are all over Tupani's murder, and if that weren't enough, someone has stolen the currency printing plates. Was that also Jacob's doing?
I doubt it.
Now, no one trusts the bank or England's currency. There will be inflation, riots, manufacturing will jump to America for the cheap labor. In short, Britain is done for.
Jacob, you've really put your foot in it now. What if I smuggle the plates back into the bank?
Yeah, don't send pointless emails.
Yeah,
don't be doing that.
Question the stories on Tupani's murder,
It's the message.
which would restore confidence in the economy.
That's settled then. Britain lives to see another day.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, would you mind destroying any counterfeit notes you come across so they don't circulate?
No.
Of course.
The answer is no. Why did I give Evie this purple look? I thought it would just look better than whatever the fuck the base is, but we all know that it's just dead. Master Assassin active. base colour, I guess, and the cape needs to not be shit. Because at the moment the cape doesn't really work. Why does the cape have statistic value though? Of course it does. I guess we'll have to look shit for a bit. Cool. Now where's the firearm? Yeah, I better be using that. Right, okay. Follow Frederick. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, share to your friends, hit subscribe if you're new, that'd be fantastic. That's because they're not fake. They're real.
If this gets out, well, I've said this already. When people don't trust their currency, and we're already seeing riots.
Mr. Aberline.
Locate the counterfeiter. Okay. Excuse me, gamers. I'm here to locate a fake man. Don't tell me I have to bloody kidnap the bastard, because I will simply just kill him. Tail the counterfeit. Okay, I'd rather the kidnap objective, to be honest. Actually, no. The kidnap objective may be mistailing missions. And I wish I could say that was not the case, but it does. In fact, Quebec games make me miss tailing missions altogether.
You two, follow me. I don't wish to be robbed on my way to the cart.
The counterfeiters.
Let's kill these counterfeiters. Why can't we just kill them and be done with it? I'd rather that. It makes more sense than to just follow them everywhere, doesn't it?
Since we've got the printing plates, it's all real cash.
You hear those crowds? Sounds like all of London is rioting.
Nothing to do with us.
I can't
Right.
believe Jacobs managed to shatter the
What
entire
AC game do you think has the best open world? They all have incredibly flawed open worlds. I'm gonna be honest.
Repent not at all.
Brotherhood, probably.
Where to now, sir?
We get it. You know what? You know what? Carriage tailing is perhaps the deadest feature in this game. Because you don't have much control over how fast the carriage goes. Let's get the likes up, eh? I mean, it's very obvious who's tailing who. Oh shit! Stop it! Stop! It's very obvious that I'm tailing them now.
Easy now. Easy.
Mr. Counterfeiter, where are you going?
Doors open. Anyone could be trying to get in.
Locate the printing plates.
Keep this place locked down.
Yes, sir.
Guard this plate.
Battle time.
Don't just attack her one at a time.
So choppy and weird. It's such an odd combat system. Just is, isn't it? Burn the counterfeit money is the optional objective that we're not going to bother doing. I could have done a window assassination then, but I was thinking too quick. That must hurt, to be fair.
Now to sneak these back into the bank.
Sneak them back into the bank. Where's the counterfeit money anyway? If we want to burn it, now is the only opportunity we have. I presume... Is it upstairs? Oh, I do presume it is. You're deceased. It's fine, don't worry too much about that one. You're gonna go on the table. There you go. And ignite the shit out of that. Move, 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 Evie. What the fuck are you doing? Oh. What the fuck? Best part is it didn't even work. You know what, just leaving. We're just gonna leave. Alright. And people say that Assassin's Creed Unity and Syndicate have the best fucking gameplay engine. They don't. It's fucking clunky. It hardly feels like gameplay at all. Doesn't work is what I'm trying to say. Is it about the only Assassin's Creed games I played are Origins and Odyssey? I mean... I mean, it means you wasted time playing Odyssey, but I don't know. Whatever it means about Assassin's Creed Origins, it's an alright game, I guess. I mean, no problem with that, but... Fair enough. The explosion didn't even work, so it was completely pointless.
Enough of that, miss.
I murdered a man on the way in.
Stay back. I'm warning you. Everyone!
To be fair, couldn't I just give them to Aberline and say I found them? Yeah, say that the police recovered them. Instead of breaking into a bank. I mean, come on. You suck. Hello, I have arrived. For some reason I didn't get a notification about the stream until now. That's, we seem to be getting lower numbers than usual, so that doesn't surprise me too much. But I appreciate the super chat anyway, Isak. Isak, means we're doing bits. Oh god, why does this man have to be chasing me now? Come on, gamer. In you come. It's me. Right, now where do I go? Presume? Ah, yeah. There we go, that's better. Let's return them there. They still have to return to the bloody vault.
As if they were never taken.
No, I just need to abscond, yeah? Who doesn't enjoy a bit of abscond? Just murder a man on the way out and it's all fine. Nothing happened. It's like I was never there. Speak to Aberline. Tell him that I've done bits for him. And he'll be like, oh, thank you. You killed some of the bank guards and that, but at least you did bits. I'll be like, yes, I did. The game won't tell me about that.
The London papers are running the story of how it was all a hoax. No more riots.
That was quick.
Faith in the bank restored. Finally, I might get a quiet night on patrol. Miss Fry, I can't thank you enough.
Glad we've averted catastrophe, Sergeant. Although it's Jacob who should be thanking me.
I've just realised how much of a breath of fresh air it will be to play Origins after this. Oh dear God. I look forward to that. Part of me just wants to start it right away, but we have to play this. Otherwise we'll be in trouble with the authorities. Eddie and Sheps are streaming. State of Play. Are they streaming right now, or are you in about the tomorrow State of Play and Eddie and Sheps are streaming it? What's wrong with the hair in this game? I don't know. It's like pure, I don't know. It's just the engine looks like shit. I mean, come on. Sure, the lighting's nice and the graphical textures on clothing looks nice, yeah, but the hair looks like pure shit. We'll make a playthrough on Cyberpunk 2077 when it comes out. I mean, maybe. I need to buy a nicer cape because this one is making me sad. How do you guys reply to somebody in a stream? You respond and you say their name, it should read out to them. It should highlight it in like orange to that user.
Do you think I'd be safe in the bank?
Oh, that's sequence 8. Ah. No. Agnes McBean. Agnes McSpleen. Will you live stream the DLCs before Origins? Jack the Ripper, yeah. The Last Maharaja, fuck no. That is just as bad as Odyssey. And I vowed to never touch Odyssey again. So I'll never touch The Last Maharaja again as long as I live. Such a fucking absurd expansion. The fact that something like that cost people money is ridiculous. And people asked me to check out the change to Ubisoft's terms of service the last like a couple streams ago. That they put into effect like a week ago, and I did, and it was a whole lot of waffle. It's a whole lot of waffle. I don't understand why people are frustrated at it or whatever. I don't understand what... A, when have people read the terms of service anyway? And B, it doesn't say anything compared to what people online have been saying it means. Because I saw a video titled Ubisoft will own your soul or something like that. And I thought, come on, is that the case? Is that the case really? Then I found another video of some guy effectively going, that's not what this means. And... honestly, the second video made more sense.
Are you running from me? You
Sorry. My guy said, are you running from me? And I stabbed him. Ubisoft will own all your work. That's not quite what it means, though.
Please tell me again where we are going.
I found a letter from the Prince Consort among Lucy Thorne's research.
So, AC HUD do you prefer? I don't have a favourite Assassin's Creed HUD. What the fuck do you mean?
1847.
The same year the Prince began renovations to Buckingham Palace.
Thoughts on the new Skate game? Couldn't give less of a shit.
And since there is no map of the palace with a room marked Secret Vault.
Your Highness, may I present Miss Edie Fry. Miss Fry, Maharaja Duleep Singh.
A pleasure, Your Highness.
My friend, the plans you asked for have been removed.
Removed? By whom?
Crawford Starrick, or someone employed.
That's the guy who made that vid, right? Which video? Ubisoft will own your soul. Upper echelon gamers, I believe so, yeah.
But it is heavily guarded.
That part will not be a problem.
Now,
I thought not.
I guess I understand the confusion with those terms of service because they don't make much sense. But it seems like fucking waffle. But then again, Ubisoft love bloating things. Doing Ubisoft content would be equivalent to selling your soul to the devil. I guess not, no.
I can provide a distraction for the guards while you find a safe
What it
place.
actually means is, if you take a screenshot in a photo mode of Assassin's Creed, for example, and you know, obviously that instantly gets uploaded to their like through their platform, they can use that wherever they want. That's what it means. But that's what they would do anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Be careful.
People always overreact to minor policy changes that they misunderstand. Yeah, I guess so. But I find it really weird that people actually bothered to read the terms of service for once and found something that doesn't sound very nice. Because every terms of service has something that you'd read and you go, oh, you know what? That doesn't sound particularly nice, but it means nothing.
That's not them.
I'm not here. Naturally, the police officer wants me dead too. The stealth was going so well, and then it wasn't. I don't need to speak to Henry, I know where I'm going. Use Henry's distraction twice. No, he's useless. He can die. I just jumped on him instead of him. Sorry, instead of killing him. I thought it was a lovely shaped woman, but it wasn't. It was a big man. It's fine. Now let us go. Where do we go? That sounded odd. Oh yeah, I've got chameleon ability, so I can stand still and disappear. I love that. Turning invisible, such an immersive Assassin's Creed feature. You just sit there and disappear into nothing. What's your opinion on Mass Effect 3? Trying to decide whether I should buy it or not, because I've heard people calling it the worst in the trilogy. Well, people who see Mass Effect 1, 2 and 3 as separate games, though that is what they are, misunderstand the point of the entire trilogy. It's the events of 1 the events of 2 more or less pick up after the events of 1. And it's relevant to that story, and then 3 picks up after the events of 2. Sure, there's a little gaps where needed, but as far as the story is concerned, it's all one story. If you play Mass Effect 1 and 2 and don't play 3, then you don't finish the entire story.
Nothing here.
You don't finish any story. You get the beginning and the middle of one story, and 3 is the end. And I would say it's not the most agreeable of endings that I've ever seen. It can be considered unsatisfying for some. I feel like without it, it's less satisfying than with it, and I think you need to play them. If you're going to play the trilogy, you need to play it 1 through 3. You can't stop at 2, unfortunately. I mean, you could if you didn't like 2, but 2's such a good game, and 3 for the most part is a good game as well. Sure, it could have been a much better game, and I 100% agree. It's got a lot of frustrating parts. For example, one of them being it's not the biggest of games that you'll ever see, in the sense that it feels kind of like they cut a lot of content because they didn't have the time to finish it, and I feel like that is true. But why does Origin keep opening on my screen? But I think it's important that you play it, and if you want to experience that story, because it is part of it. And to be fair, it isn't that bad. It's not a bad game at all. It's pretty typical EA. In fact, look no further than Mass Effect if you want to see typical EA. The amount of DLCs for Mass Effect 2, that I'm pretty convinced that a lot of the DLCs for Mass Effect 2 are just cut content, and I thought it's a bit shit, but we can put it in as a DLC. Sorry, I had a burp there as well. And then you pay for it. Some are a bit different, like Arrival, or there's another one that I can't remember what it is. Oh yeah, no, Project Overlord, which is pretty shit, but also pretty interesting.
No. Looks like I have to ask someone where the plans are.
So that was completely fucking useless. Kidnap a nearby Templar. I'd love to, but I'd also hate to. I hate the gameplay mechanic of kidnap. I don't understand it. It just isn't a good gameplay mechanic. Oh yeah, by the way, cheers for the super chat cigarette chair saying gaming gamer is gaming while gaming with gamers. Exactly. But I think my general point is, wasn't me. I guess you have to die now. I have my target. I presume it specifies a Templar to abduct? No? Oh wait, you're just a blighter, aren't you? Shit. Just one knows nothing. Ask another nearby. Peek. Such a fucking dreadful gameplay mechanic. Been in 5 minutes and you're already stabbing people in the nut. Am I? Stabbing people in the nut? I'm playing a game about assassinating people. I think you can appreciate that stabbing people is kind of part of the game. Oh, really? Fucking hell. Well done, Evie. Come on, just kidnap this guy. You're...
I swear, miss, I don't know where they've taken him.
Taken who?
The man, dressed like you. The guards dragged him off.
Henry. The plans you stole, where are they?
I don't know anything about that.
The plans. The mission.
Find Henry. I'm off to find Henry. But, okay, well, let's read. But no, I feel like people who say that we were talking about Mass Effect before, and Mass Effect 3 apparently being the worst in the trilogy, when in reality it's not. It's not. They're not. It's not that there is a worst. It's a fine. They're all fine, and they all do what they need to do, which is tell the story in a sense. But I think the best thing about Mass Effect as a trilogy is they built a nice world, built a nice universe, and that's pretty cool.
You're some of Clara's children.
They took Mr. Henry. We couldn't stop them.
I bit one of them good, though.
They dragged him off in a red carriage.
They won't get far, though. One wheel looked like it was about ready to fall off. You can see the cart tracks. It looks all wobbly-like.
I wonder why they're highlighted in gold. Ted Bundy Simulator, what the fuck? That sounds like odd kind of gaming. Well, by wobbly like, they mean all over the fucking road, right? What's your most anticipated game of the year? I mean, Ghost of Tsushima looks like the kind of game that I would fucking enjoy playing endlessly. Sure, Cyberpunk looks cool and all that. And it does, it looks pretty fantastic. But Ghost of Tsushima is what I'm most excited for seeing. Like, there's 2 carriages. Bastard.
That cart's been run off the road. They must be driving quickly.
Ah, wounded for them. I can just follow this. I don't even need to use Eagle Vision until we get to the end of the... Even then, I don't have to use it at all. Just have to follow this. What inspired you to start YouTube? Pure boredom, I guess. Wasn't inspired, as people say. There's no story there. I just did.
They're knocking people over too.
That man has got a broken... Do what? Run around the streets?
And destruction of public property. I must be on the right track.
What's going to be at the end of it? Fucking Jacob. Okay, now. Valhalla better be good. Well, yeah, it has to be. Ashraf Ismail, Darby McDevitt, Jesper Kidd's fucking back. Yeah, if it's shit and they don't end the franchise, I'll be sad. But
Wait there while I sharpen my axe. Why don't I rip your empty head
kill guards using hanging barrels. I'd love to, but also never given a fuck about optional objectives in my life. You know, I miss kicking people off roofs. Just like the stream, by the way, that would be fantastic. Love that I can just question random people, I guess. Bald bastard dead. Hat bastard dead. Well done, Evie. You really mastered parkour, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw them dragging someone out of the carriage after the wheel fell off. They said he'd hit his head. Not sure why they needed to take him to the church, but that's where they went.
They wanted to ask God for forgiveness in that. Oh, I need to ask more questions. You.
I don't know anything about the carriage, but there's been some strange happenings around here today. All kinds of unsavory types wandering around, armed to the teeth. I don't like it one bit.
That man is very deep underground. I presume this is where it wants me to go then. Gamer. No, you.
I could have sworn I'd locked this gate. This is supposed to be locked. Bloody urchins opened it again, no doubt.
Yeah, bloody urchins all over the place with an army of gang people. Anyone who pre-orders the Avengers game belongs in a special school. I guess, because in the end of the day, that game looks like dog shit. It just does look dreadful, doesn't it? You can stay in that chair for a minute while I figure out what the fuck is going on here. Right, chest is mine. See, Henry doesn't mind. In fact, let's throw a man at him. Your fault, Henry. Ah, peak. I think he's free, guys. Everything's fine. We freed him. He's all good. Okay. Okay.
They sent someone to move the architectural plans. Do you have them?
Did they hurt you?
I'm fine.
Let's go.
What about the plans?
The plans are lost. Concentrate on escaping, please.
I'm gonna go now. Buy if needed at me. I need classic Casper doing bits. Cheers, he sent money for the super chat saying Assassin's Creed. Henry Green comes in to do bits on the man.
Gunman on the rooftop.
I can't see gunmen on the rooftop. What do you mean? They're not on the rooftop. Oh, there you are. Hello. No, there's no gunman on the rooftop. There is just gun gamer. Why can't Henry Green just fucking fight? He's an assassin after all. He's got the fucking rooks to do the fighting for him. There we go, gaming.
Get Miss Nightingale to look at that. I must find the vault before Starrick secures the shroud.
We'll talk to the Maharaja again.
I will talk to the Maharaja. You will get your head looked at.
I'm sorry my capture hasn't done your plans.
You'd be safer on the train.
Even if you find the vault, you can't just walk into Buckingham Palace alone.
I won't be alone. I'll see you back at the train, Mr. Green.
Yeah, a classic move. Now, imagine if Kratos is in Valhalla. I think I'd fucking hang myself. Right, let's kill this Templar over here because that's what we do. Good old Henry Green. I've got 7 skills available. Mike is cool and all, but not really. I don't know what the point of that message was, but okay. Die. Capitalist swines. Completely fucking oblivious. Look at the man. Oh, there we go. Finally figured it out. Just in time to become dead. That panda thing. What would your ideal AC combat system be like? Not janky or clunky. Would mix nice animations with an adequate challenge. No damage sponge enemies per se, but you have to think tactically about who you're fighting, sort of thing. I think it should prioritise fun gameplay over tedious animations that look good but feel horrible. That's just me. But cheers for the super chat, that panda thing. So kill the target using explosives. I'm supposed to run around London with fucking explosives in hand then. Alright, that's Templar hunt completed. Now where is... Right. Okay, where to next? I do wonder. Ah. Playing politics down them ends. Suppose we must upskeet yond. Right, let's go. I have earned 1 skill point. That means fuck all. You have to hold it slightly off angle with that, otherwise it doesn't really work. I've only recently noticed that. Otherwise that happens if you're not off angle. Combat system with like AC2 and Brotherhood could work well. Yeah, but AC2 and Brotherhood have the same combat system anyway. Brotherhood's is just faster. And Brotherhood's combat system looked nice, and it wasn't particularly tedious, but it was far too easy. You need to add a little bit of challenge, like what Origins sort of does, without adding the damage sponges like Odyssey. That's what I think is needed. Something more along those lines. What do you think should get a sequel in the next day? Who do you think? I don't care at this point. I really don't care. Bayek, cool. Question answered. I've literally made videos about that though. It's already no. AC3 is my first one, so I have a soft spot for it. I find it really odd how many people didn't start with the first game. I am replaying AC2. What? Well, later than that. There's a thing called GeForce Now, you have to download, you have to play them. Well, why did you get timed out? What the fuck? Oh, you spammed that message a couple times. Oh, okay. That makes some sense, I guess. We'll love a new Crusades AC. I mean, what would they do? The first Crusade? Ooh, you know what? The first Crusade would be interestingly brutal. See, as far as I'm aware, that all three of these major crusades had different outcomes. First time around, the Christians won. Second time around, it was the Muslims, I think, who came out on top. And third time around, they just sort of made an agreement and went home. I think the first Crusade would be incredibly bloody and brutal. And there's definitely plenty of opportunity for an assassin to get involved in some conflict there. The reason why the third Crusade worked so well as an opening point is because that's the only historical point where assassins actually fucking existed in a sense. The Hashashin. I don't know about the second or first if they were active then, but they were active in the third. Just a super chat, Isak. AC2 is my first AC game because I got it for Christmas when I was 12. Fair enough. Makes sense. Well, what about a game as Altair's father? I don't know what's going on at that point though. Level 9 area can fuck off. Was that your atheist after AC2? Or did it say Christian? I don't know. See, I don't really know at all. I don't think they wanted. I don't think they want you to deep it that much. Obviously, this is back in a time where the existence of gods would explain a lot of what they couldn't explain. So I think that even though they believed that there was no higher power sitting in judgment of them, the assassins still believed in some form of faith, one way or another. Because they had faith in something as more of a moral thing. But no, I think an assassin's religion is best described as being an assassin. Good watching someone else play this game. I can't seem to find motivation to play it again. Oh, and hello, Fishy. Hello there, Gaz Leonard. Thank you for the super chat, Gaz Leonard. That's a great name. It's like Buzz Lightyear, but it's Gaz Leonard. Yeah, no, I appreciate the super chat, and yeah, no, I understand why. I struggle to bring myself to play it at times. This is the first time I've done a playthrough on this game in like 2 years, I think. 3 years, fuck. Like, sure I did the DLC, the last Maharaja, which I never played recently, and it was fucking dog shit. I can get up there. With my rope launcher. But, you know what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is... Shit, I can't put my brain in gear today. Yeah, no, it's been a while since I played through this game. Like years. I think it was 2017 was the last time I played through the main story. And I don't know, this is my... I want to say it's my third time playing through the game. The first time obviously being 2015. Yeah. I need to get that viewpoint. It's just in a really tricky position. Because when the rope launcher is actually convenient, it's useless. Sometimes I kind of forget that 2019 happened. Like, my memory just skips that year. I could do with my memory skipping most of this year, to be fair. I mean, come on. Of the years, which has been worse objectively speaking? I mean, I'd never like to judge a year based on what happened over the course of maybe a day, a week, or whatever, but this time around, I think it's genuinely a good argument to say that the year's been pretty naff. Oh god, because it has been pretty shoddy already. Like, everything's getting cancelled. Everything. Global fucking pandemic. People dying galore. Can't even see your mates. I mean, you can now in the UK, provided you keep your distance, but it's just not the same, is it? I love when you grab hold of nothing and then don't move for a moment. It's great. Good old Evie Fry, knowing how gaming works. AC2 dropped. I was most hyped for a game I'd ever been in my entire life. Fair enough. My birthday is soon, can't head to the pub with the lads. Honestly, shame. My birthday's in July. I'm curious as to what I'll be able to do in July. Will I be able to celebrate my birthing with anybody, or will I be alone again?
All right,
It was great.
Who are you and what's your game?
I didn't do anything last year, and I'm feeling really sad that I didn't. I did say, why don't we have a chill meet or whatever, and everyone went, nah, or something like that. I can't remember. Maybe people did show up. I can't really remember. I don't even remember. It's a long time ago now. It's been a whole year, nearly. Gunslinger. No, I guess that's the one that we want to go for, but we could also go for Stealth 2. 4th of June, not now for you. Yeah, mine's in July, so I have time on my side for a moment. Purple, that outfit. On that blue. I think that blue would look nice, but we'll go with this for now. Can't stop burping. We'll go with the base outdoorsman outfit. It's fine. Believe it or not, Odyssey was my first AC. I don't want to believe that. It's not that I don't believe it. I do not wish to believe that anyone could be done dirty like that. Hopefully it'll be normal in July. I don't think it'll be normal, but I wonder if there'll be at least some like leverage to do something. I'm here. What do you mean spy on the Prime Minister? I'd love to spy on the Prime Minister, but right now I'm not spying on anyone. I'm murdering his guards.
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli.
I fucking despise Jacob. I just do. Look at him, he's such a miserable faced fucker. He comes out with jokes that aren't funny. I was going to try and play through Odyssey and at least complete it. If I tried to play Odyssey, I don't think I could do it again. I don't think I can play through Odyssey again. It's one of those games that I am unfortunately very glad that it's over.
Well, if it isn't my dear old chum, Mr. Disraeli.
I like how he says that out loud.
Prime Minister, which of your friends is about to stab you in the back?
The Corrupt Practices Bill is a vital step in reforming our government. If the majority party is allowed to dictate the results of contested elections, we can scarcely call ourselves free. If we yield up our rights bit by bit to the courts, we can scarcely call ourselves free, sir. So like you, Gladstone. You would rather throw your body upon the gears of progress than surrender one iota of power. By God, Disraeli, you are a fool. I'll not stand idly by and watch you drag parliamentary privilege through the muck. No, certainly not. You'd rather return us to the yoke of tyranny. Perhaps while we're at it, Mr. Gladstone, we could repeal Magna Carta and return the crown to the bloody Stuarts. How dare you, sir? Merely because I do not wish to see government placed in the hands of judges, you would make these slanderous accusations?
Shove your head up your ass.
I'll not stand for it.
Then I shall obviate the requirement. Good evening, sir.
My guy just got slapped with the "good evening, sir" and left. Benjamin Disraeli, and there's this guy following him. Which is
B, I presume.
tackle the spy. Bam.
Pleasure to meet you. B.
B! My name's Herbert!
And why are you following the Prime Minister?
It's just a job, sir! Some old bloke paid me.
Ah. Joke's on her, I have a rope launcher.
Bastard.
Avoid all the sniper's shots. I'd love to, but I also never cared for full sync of any game ever in my life. Like, 100%, sorry, not full sync. Oh, for fuck's sake, Jacob. Go through the gap next time, eh? There's something of a tedium to chases in this game. So just waits for you at the end.
Bloody hell! Where'd you come from?
Well, I was born in Crawley, but that's by the by. Who are you working for?
That joke doesn't even make sense.
Old chap, big moustache, wore some kind of uniform. Who's ours, maybe?
What's his game?
Please, you'll kill me.
And a 3-story drop will shatter your legs and send you to the workhouse. Difference is you can run from him.
Tomorrow! My lads are going to attack the Prime Minister's carriage on the way to Parliament.
Perfect.
I will say that that interrogation was quite well written. Doesn't mean much, but it means fair enough. The bodyguard. Let's go and game. Black Flag is a great game, yeah. I like Black Flag. Me! It me! So we're at 217,000 subscribers, which is pretty cool. At least that's the number I checked. Let's get the likes up, by the way. Let's try to aim for 200 if we can help it. That'd be ideal. Gonna easily get that 250k by the end of the year. That's the goal. I'm hoping for that anyway. I saw it 100% in Syndicate. I uninstalled it and I'm never playing it again. It was decent, but I'd had enough. Fair enough. Sooner or later 250k will show up. Yeah, it'll happen. Let's get the likes up, that'll be gaming.
So much for the house call. I have to find a way into that carriage.
Borrow the carriage. Infiltrate the Disraeli's carriage. Ah, fake. Now I just have to kill all those guards and make an impression. I love killing police officers. I mean, come on. Who doesn't? This is such an honourable thing to do. Oh yeah, just what I wanted. More guards to fight. Also, why do police officers have guns in this? Like, I don't know if the UK police have ever had those, but whatever. I mean, armed police do, sure, but... I'd love to buy a skill, but first things first. Let's chat with my guy. Right, boys, I've killed all your police officers.
The meaning of this? Who the devil are you?
Prime Minister, I'm your new bodyguard.
I've killed your other bodyguards.
I wasn't informed of any new bodyguard. Who's your commanding officer?
Let the boy speak, Dizzy.
Madam, apologies. But we've learned of a threat on your life. And the Met thought it best to move quickly.
Threat? What sort of threat?
That sort. If you excuse me a moment.
Where'd they come from?
I'm trying my best here, but you know, gameplay clunky and shit. I can smell toast and it makes me really happy.
What's all this?
Not so fast, Your Excellency.
He's the fucking Prime Minister. What do you mean, Your Excellency? Oh, they've abducted him. Okay. Alright.
Get back here with that Prime Minister!
Ah, a classic comedy line. Get back here with that Prime Minister. Can we just destroy the carriage? Naturally. Makes all the turns. Can't speed up faster than this, come on. Mine, thanks.
Everyone all right?
Seem to have come through unscathed. You have our thanks, Mr. Fry.
It was Gladstone. I bet my life on it. This is perfectly intelligent. Back to character. Show yourself, Gladstone! Show yourself, you feckless muck snipe!
And he's hardly going to be in the van with a cudgel, what is he?
Walk on, girl.
What does secure the carriage even mean? That tree went flying. Fuck the tree. The tree's a dickhead. Why does Origin keep popping up on my screen even though I've shut it? It just opens on its own. Right, okay, where's Origin here? Let's end the task completely.
Damn Gladstone! That bloody man! He will pay for this!
Thank you. What do you intend to do about Gladstone, young man?
I assure you, madam, Gladstone is innocent in this.
But he tried to kill my husband.
Well, we'll look into Gladstone. Perhaps you can help me with another inquiry, madam. A gentleman with ties to Parliament, older, wears cavalry uniforms and has a large mustache.
You seem like a rough and ready sort of fellow, Mr. Fry.
Well, yes I am, actually.
And are you familiar with the poorer districts of our city?
Roughly.
Wonderful. As it happens, I've been eager to tour the
Still, PC wants you to play a better game, Fishy. I'm sure it would want me to play a better game, but I'm not sure why it would open Origin to find that better game.
That strikes me as a dangerous idea.
Then it's settled. Come back here to Downing Street tomorrow night, 8 o'clock sharp. Good day, Mr. Fry.
But I...
Good day, Mr. Fry.
That ended about as well as it ended. Where to next? Where the fuck is Downing Street again? Oh, right there. We're right here. We're fine. I don't like the look of him. Oh look, a dog in a bag, naturally. Yeah, when you complete a mission you get paid, but by who? Yeah, who pays you that money? I don't even know.
Mr. Fry.
Ready to take the air? Devil's Acre should just be coming alive.
I'm afraid I must cancel our engagement. The lawn is crawling with scandal-hunting journalists, and I simply cannot be seen in the company of someone so...
I'll see them off. You follow along when it's clear.
Yes, yes. Be gentle, won't you? The press are notoriously touchy about any violence to their person.
Ha 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 ha. I'll barely ruffle a hair on their heads.
Shh, Desmond.
Ha 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 ha. Ha, it's Desmond. That's just such a fucking fuck you to the fact that they killed Desmond. If I kill the police officers, will you fuck off? off, you fuck.
Neatly done, young man.
I killed your guards.
Keep you on to deal with the liberals.
In the car, it's the Prime Minister's wife.
I really must not be seen here, Mr. Fry.
Bloody journalists chasing me down.
Let's go.
Let us avoid these vultures.
Doing fine. That's a girl.
Here we are.
Easy, girl. Easy. Who's a good horse?
Not this one. This one can fucking die. Do not get detected by thugs in the slum. Why are there thugs in the slum? Why does Mrs. Disraeli even want to come to the slum?
Please, give me your arm, Mr. Fry. Let us see what the Devil's Acre has to offer.
Devil's Acre has gaming to offer. Desmond bites when close.
Oh, Desmond's fine. He's just not over fond of strangers. Or cats.
So Desmond the dog barks at things. I agree with Jacob's irritated sigh. Why bring the fucking dog?
Yes, a costermonger. Remarkable how the working classes occupy themselves, isn't it?
Very industrious, I'm sure. Shall we go?
That was the Eucharist.
I'm so sorry. I have no earthly idea what you're talking about.
Mrs. Disraeli.
Walk through the building.
Charming dog.
I wonder what dogs are actually saying when they're barking. I just think it's their name over and over again. So in the case of this dog, it's retard.
Yes, they seem to be,
I've been married twice, Mr. Fry. I'm fully aware of what they're doing. God bless them.
They're fucking peasants. God has never blessed them in their lives.
What sort of meat is that man selling?
best not to ask.
Why? Is it something dreadful? Is it rat?
I don't mean to be indelicate, given the present company, but another name for it is Bow Wow Mutton. Here we are, the old one-ton pub.
So this is a pint, is it? Remarkable.
My guy there notices the dog in the bag and goes, you know what, I'm going to borrow that.
Nice doggy.
No, you can keep the dog. Fuck it. Follow Desmond's barks to find the fucking dog napper. This entire mission is just a joke. Hey, remember Desmond? Yeah, fuck you. Is the entire point of this. think it's fan service, but it's really fucking not.
Hand over the mutt.
You'll change your tune when me and my friends find you.
Just lobbed the dog at me.
Now then, Desmond, to get you back to your mistress, whom I've just left entirely unattended in one of London's most dangerous pubs.
Well, if you never told your father how you felt about him, how was he supposed to know?
I never thought of it that way. I suppose deep down we all just want to be loved.
Just so. Here, have a sweetie. Oh, Desmond and Mr. Fry, I'd like you to meet... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
John the Tosser.
John the Tosser.
Charmed. I think we better...
Right you are, Mr. Fry.
John the fucking Tosser. Okay. I honestly feel like when they were making this game, they thought, you know what, how can we make fun of British slang in every sense? And there you go.
Now, let's not do something we'll regret.
So you know what, we'll take the piss. And why was that person running, like, one of the blighters? I can't tell who it was. Why are they fucking clipping through the wheel in the wagon? Right, sweet.
Let's go.
Well, I must thank you for a most energetic and enlightening evening, Mr. Fry.
No, thank you, madam. Perhaps now you might tell me about the man in the hussar's uniform.
Quite right. Lord Cardigan is the gentleman you seek. Tiresome, madam.
Why is his surname named after a fucking woolly jacket that's useless?
I do indeed. He's in town now, as it happens, campaigning against the corrupt practices bill. Perhaps you could catch him in the Palace of Westminster. Oh, do be careful. The government could ill afford another scandal.
I assure you, I'll be very discreet.
Hit me. Let's get the likes up. Can't believe I'm late for a fishy stream. Happens to us all. Hit me, gamer.
Your stop, madam.
My stop.
Your stop.
How delightful. Thank you. Thank you for a splendid evening, Mr. Fry. I shall be sure to speak highly of you to Dizzy.
He is the only historical figure that you assassinate in this game. He is based after a real guy. Based after a real guy. They were worried about offending people by they're afraid of offending descendants of these historical figures by making their ancestors fucking villains. But it's so far back that nobody gives a shit. As a result, you wind up with a load of non-existent London names. It's fucking funny. Yeah, Lord Cardigan's probably working with Captain Pullover and Admiral Sweater Vest. Don't forget General Loafers. David Brewster actually existed in real life. Did he? Let me Google David Brewster. I wonder, right, if he had any descendants that's There you go, David Brewster, actual scientist. He had a lot of children. Okay, he's a real person. So he's the only... was a Scottish scientist. He wasn't Scottish in this game. And he died 1868 in Scotland. I guess that's fitting, but he was born 1781. Might be the same name, but I don't know if it's the same guy. Like 100%. There's the arrival of Darwin. Okay. That is rather dandy, I guess. I mean, I guess that's cool. My great-great-granddad is Rexford Kaylock. Odyssey is not a bad game. It's just a bad Assassin's Creed game. Please fuck off with saying that. People come in here and say that all the time, like I'm gonna turn around and go, you know what? You're right. You're not fucking right. I believe that Odyssey is a fucking dreadful game in every sense of the word. And my opinion won't change on it. It is bad in general for a lot of reasons. I'm not going to list them now because I just can't be arsed.
What's this nonsense about needing a password to see Lord Cardigan today?
Relax. I've got it in my pocket.
I'm all about Odyssey.
Allow no one past unless I authorize them.
Called an opinion fishy. So I can't be asked explaining mine. Please stop getting in my face with yours. I do not care for them.
Come now, gentlemen. I thought us united in opposition against this perfidious law.
I'd just rather not think about Odyssey. Know what I mean? Like, people come in here knowing full well what I think about it, and then they ask me to talk about it anyway. Because they know that it irritates me to talk about the game. So I go, you know what, let's talk about it. No, let's not fucking talk about Odyssey. Other way! I like how I'm pointing the stick to the left and Jacob decides he's going to go right. Oh, for fuck's sake! What is that? There we go. Not particularly responsive, are you, game? I'm not a real man. Whatever, they're police officers, they don't matter. Why does that double kill thing never work? I'm gonna have to kill him because we're in combat. I already have an opportunity, it's fine. You. Steal Lord Cardigan's password. You know, the best way to do that is to simply just stab him. But okay, whatever. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. Just let me pick your pocket, like. There we go.
Balaclava. Of course it bloody is.
Password is balaclava. Who's this man cowering in fear? Why are politicians dressed in absurd clothing? Is that a thing that they did? I don't believe it is somehow. Come on, lad. You're absolutely fucking useless. I know where I'm going. I am gamer. I am Assassin's Creed Stealth Mode Unleashed. See, I've got one very, very good tactic. If everyone's dead, there are no witnesses. No witnesses who give a fuck anyway.
Password. Balaclava. Come in.
Ah, Minister Hacker. One moment. Dashed paperwork will be the death of us, what? Give me a stout horse and a saber and I'd have this government running as smoothly as Henley Regatta. Hmm? But needs must and all that. Let's see. Ah, sign here. Initial, and done.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. I fucked it up. I thought I was supposed to wait for him to turn around and go, what? Oh shit. We fucked it up. I don't even care. We're just gonna kill him now. Look at his body.
Coward! Villain! Alas, that the hero of Balaclava should fall not on the gloried fields of Crimea, but to an assassin's blade in the very halls of power.
Are you finished yet?
Take your bow, knave, for you have managed what no Russian battery, what no Indian tiger could achieve. Claim your trophy, and may you choke on it.
Yes, but do tell me more about Balaclava.
Farewell. Farewell, dear Britannia. Your dawn shall be dimmer that the Earl of Cardigan sees it not. God save the Queen and the 11th Hussars.
What a prick.
Wow, this guy's gonna die. It's gaming. It's fine, fuck this. I don't even know why we killed that guy. No. There we go. Gaming time.
You okay?
Apart from the death squad on our tail, apart from that.
Backup's on the way. Why are you pushing yourself so hard? It's not your job to fight Templars.
I had this colleague. He was our boss's son. I didn't much care for him at the start. Everyone treated him like he was so bloody special. To me, he just wasn't invested in anything that didn't affect him personally. But I was wrong about him. He became my friend, put himself through hell, and he saved us all in the end. So, I reckon, well, I can't apologize to him, but I can try and live up to his example.
You are a good assassin.
Holy jeez!
Hello. It has been too long.
Galena! Blimey, I have not seen you since we blew up that lab in Paris.
There were many explosions and you screamed like a baby. Bishop tells me Otzelberg is here. I will kill him for you.
Super, great news. Now, if you wouldn't mind keeping watch, I am going to lie down and die now.
Rest. We have a big fight coming.
Sean and Rebecca are safe for now, but we're still relying on you to find us that shroud.
Well, hey, look, it's the modern day storyline. Pretending to go somewhere where it doesn't go anywhere.
For me?
No, not a letter for you. Gaming. I guess we're up to sequence 8 now. The joys of freedom.
A dinner invitation.
And with whom are you dining this evening?
Maxwell Roth.
The leader of the Blighters. You're not going?
Of course not.
Maxwell Roth. What a fucking odd man. Then he's just an odd bloke. I've got skill points to invest though. How many skills do I have? 7 skill points that I need to... There we go, and it leveled me up. Which is always good. There we go, we're a high level gamer now. And nobody can contest with that. Now I need to switch it up, become Eevee, and then again. I have 7 skill points to invest and I want to punch people up. So you know what? Let's invest in this skill again. Let's get to 250 likes, gamers. That'll be gaming. Locked in to die. Ah, dreadful crimes. The shits I give about dreadful crimes. The mystery of the twice dead professor. Ah. Can I be arsed with any of it?
Don't wait up.
Right, let's go. Is there a new game plus an AC Syndicate? Nope. The save is at 75% capacity. Yay, I don't care. Jacob is confirmed as gay after the sequence is completed. That's cool. I just do not care. The dreadful crimes are fun if you like to play detective. At the start of the time to spend half an hour walking around the same shit. Sure, as interesting as it is, it's just bloating this playthrough unnecessarily. Think about first Civ game. I've answered this question too many times. The answer is no to that. I don't think it would be particularly good, because Assassin's Creed has always been about historical settings and things like that. You take away that and go to a completely fictional historical setting, I don't think it'll be as fascinating. I call my dog Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Then you shouldn't have a dog, should you really? That's the only fair judgment I can pass, is that you shouldn't own a dog. You see that? Go up there, yes. I'm going to use the rope launcher because the game doesn't want you to do anything else. Fuck's sake, man. I still need to liberate all of London. Fuck. Right, we might as well do this while we're here, then. Come on, lad, come on. That did nothing, but it was fine. Now there's 3 more lads that need to die. Great. Cigarette chair. Thanks for the super chat with the message of the. Much appreciated. Okay, well, where are the other lads too? I just picked up a body, of course I did. I mean, naturally. And death. Done. We've done bits. How to be funny as an assassin? Well, I don't know. How? Oh, that's quite a big district just liberated like that. In fact, this is what we're going to do, I think. Because we've got to liberate more or less the entirety of fucking London, don't we? I mean, we might as well just go and do the easier bits while we can. And then... Oh, there's a chest back there we should get. What do you mean? I'm very confused as to why that didn't work. Is that so difficult? Cheers again, cigarette chair saying they this time. There we go. She said shithole like 60 times then. What an odd NPC. Never heard someone say shithole so many times in a row. The sequel of the They. Indeed. They. Creed. assassins and that. Right, cool. There, cigarette chair again with the super chat. Cheers for these super chats and their odd messages. They really are greatly appreciated, even if they are very confusing. I'll tell you what, why don't we go free some kids? Because who doesn't like freeing kids? Hello gamers, hello Amir, how you doing? Difficult area, gear upgrade suggested. I'm level 8, it's a level 8 area, I do not care, I'm fine. Their little childlike hearts. Why do they have kids working outside?
Hush now.
This month and still no progress. Heads up! We are
Naturally, they're all the way up, aren't they? Can I not use my rope launcher inside, or would that be too easy, as the kids say? When? Classic cigarette chair with the when. The music in this game is so depressing, but then again, it is sort of like a miserable setting anyway, isn't it? So it does make some sense. Love a good top hat, Sylvester Sutherland. Cheers for the super chat. As much as I despise the top hat, I appreciate its value. Mr. Foreman, sir, die. Now this is gaming. It's like trying hard to be 81 soundtrack. It feels more like they're trying hard to be Fable. Like Fable 3. Because it's got that industrial misery sort of setting going on. But then again, Fable doesn't own the rights to exclusively make industrial misery games. I don't understand the appeal of miserable games, but sometimes I do. Actually, will the Assassin Templars make peace? No. But cheers for the super chat. I don't think that's ever going to happen because then they wouldn't be able to make more games. I know they would. They wouldn't be particularly relevant to anything. But I appreciate the super chat anyway. Obviously. Didn't know the new Batman game was out. That wasn't so bad. Nope, I guess we'll do this stronghold, Clare Market. 200 years later, Assassin's Creed Quarantine, indeed. Probably better, like, waiting for some more skill points to reveal themselves. Difficulty is what it wants to. It keeps saying this is difficult. You will struggle, but will I fuck? Could do with some throwing knives, I will be honest. Really? That guy's level 10, that's going to be a good challenge. I like how they arrive on rooftops through hatches and things, as opposed to climbing. Makes a bit more sense that they don't know how to climb everything. Really? That combo was beautiful. And they went, no, you know what, we're going to ruin it now. They said this area would be difficult, and I almost believed them. It's fine. Don't worry about it. The blood folks taunting you as you slaughter them never gets old. Aside from when it does, then it gets old. Oh no. My guy's gonna show up now and be like, "Hit me, hit me."
I've heard about you. Lighters, do away with this nuisance.
Let me fight him. Fucking run after him. Oh dear God. Done. Unnecessary slow motion feels bad. There we go. $69 combo, naturally. I mean, come on. Like how none of these guys have ammunition on them. None of them whatsoever have ammunition of any kind. I mean, that would just be asking too much, wouldn't it? Oh, there's a brawl that we could do, if I could be asked. Where's the nearest shop? Let's stock up on shit. The Westminster Fight Club is no joke. 8 rounds. I am aware I have played the game before. I just cannot be asked with 8 rounds of the same. Right, gamers? I'll have to refill everything. Right. I know I am. I'm your only customer. Nobody else buys bullets. Evidently not even the blighters. They just magically have them. Let's get the likes up. If we can aim for 300, that would be a good number. I don't want to do that. Not yet. I can't be arsed. Ooh. Could hunt down that guy. That wouldn't be so bad. I like doing the things that aren't particularly shit. Fight clubs and sleeping dogs are fun. Yeah, yeah, but that's sleeping dogs. Sleeping dogs had a combat system that I kind of appreciate. It's not like this where the combat system feels iffy. Like, just a choppy mess is what this is. Sleeping Dogs tries to keep it thoughtful somehow. And you can combine certain attacks using different buttons and things to get a different outcome. And you can also use the environment however you please to get the, like, kills and that as well. The hits and chops feel really weak as well. Depends on who you're fighting, but I understand what you mean. It feels like you're not doing anything. It just feels completely ineffective. Yeah, I've played Yakuza. Can't say that I have. Will Layla be in Valhalla's modern day? Yes, that is confirmed. Layla is in Valhalla as the modern day protagonist again. No doubt there'll be a time jump. And we'll be in a different spot. And the modern day will still make no sense. Oh god, they're going to mention Odyssey in Valhalla and I instantly can't be doing with it. Just said the classic defend yourself line. That man is trapped in a table and I feel bad for him. In a bit, lad. It's not even a difficult area, is it? Let's be honest. That's classic gaming right there. I suppose we're already in the area with the other one. Let's find her and kill her so we don't have to worry about the kidnap tool. Because it's such a fucking dreadful mechanic. Like, I get it if it was used maybe once. But it just doesn't. It gets used 10 times inside an hour. Excuse me. In. Didn't have to, it was the right way to bring this target back. Deceased. What have AC Games' Fisher stream so far? Well, I started with 2 because I couldn't get 1 to work, and I wanted to do the, I wanted to play through the Ezio collection, and then I just wound up playing through the lot afterwards, and here we are. All this time later. And I mean, oh dear. Okay. Well, Gilbert Fowler? Nah, can I be asked? Nah, can't be asked. There are things you can do in Syndicate: zipline and drive garages. Drive garage? Drive and garage? Who's Gilbert Fowler? Inspector Fowler's granddad. This game with a lot of flaws. Don't all Assassin's Creed games. Which direction is this in? That one. And Gilbert Fowler keeps suggesting a gear upgrade, even though I think we've all proven that I don't need a gear upgrade. Die, you disgusting human being. Now, Gilbert's gonna fucking die as well. Just so nobody's under the illusion that I'm gonna not kill him. No, you can't. Gilbert Fat Bastard Fowler. Come on, Gilbert, let's abscond. Get back him. You're a... Okay, fuck it. In you go, Gilbert. And I'll instantly get detected on the way. Like, so much so that a carriage will appear out of nowhere. Here's what I do. Oh, for fuck's sake! Now this carriage is going to go miles away from my target. I'll have to go all the way back. I love it. Right. Oh, Jesus Christ. How many people do there have to be in this entire... Like, how big is the Blighters? Like, why are you still throwing knives? Use the gun. What is the point? What is the point of even fucking trying? These bounty hunts are so bloody tedious. Let's go.
Keep moving.
I mean, naturally there's more. Well, that's another area done. We're done with that. Another body for his morgue. He's got a massively expanding morgue, and I'm just liberating this district mercilessly. Milton King. as opposed to Milton Keynes. Okay. I know that's the name of a man, not a place, Milton King, but once we do that, this district will be liberated, and we'll be meeting Maxwell Roth technically on our turf, and that'll be fascinating, I guess. Jacob is a comedy man. He is indeed a comedy man. He kind of enjoys being a funny bastard. Doesn't have much more accuracy, slower. No. Why is it all the colours that we can actually get are disappointing to look at? Right, let's go back to the shop and purchase more shit. There we go, 30 bullets. That'll do us good. Gaming. Didn't have to zoom in on that guy then. I think we got it. So everyone dealt with. Milton King is something of a dead. You know what I mean? I think I mastered this whole bounty hunting business.
This is perfect. This is where we will meet our next victim.
The fuck? What the fuck was that line? This is perfect. This is where we'll meet our next victim. Is the message I just no? Is the fucking audio I just got then? The fuck? That was really weird. I like how a carriage magically appears every time you stick your bounty in it. It's absurd. It's like they just magically show up. It's like without it, they go, you know what? This is. Right, here we are. Let's fight. Dinner. Right. The Strand is now, well, ours, I guess. Naturally, it's all the way over there. NPCs are psychopaths in Syndicate. Everyone's a psychopath in Victorian London. It's the UK, it's the home of the villain voice. Fishy is in my top 3 favourite Assassin's Creed YouTubers. I don't make content exclusively on Assassin's Creed anymore. And also, there are 3 Assassin's Creed YouTubers that even exist at this point.
Jacob, we've been challenged to a fight to settle the claim on this borough.
I hear you've dealt with Mr. Lynch on your own terms. Now all that stands between you and the Strand are his ever-loyal cronies. Good luck.
This borough belongs to us.
The bold guy just shot one of the guys. And Jacob said Rooks twice. Who thought, you know what, the Rooks need to be green? By the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Jacob and Evie Fry. And as of this moment, you all work for us.
Well, see, there's that borough done. I can't be asked getting into that today. I guess we've done all the Thames barring the end here because it's a bloody... Once it's done, it will only be that's in my way. So I guess we'll do that and then we'll get that out of the way and done. Then we can continue like some other time. Right, I guess I'm going up there to that. Again, I will just kill the bounty. I do not have time to apprehend the man alive. It's just tedious. It just doesn't need to be done. The game gives you an option not to, and therefore you should take it for the convenience of not having to keep the target alive. Just to suffer the stupid kidnap mechanic. George Scrivens. Who came up with that name? Such a fucking dreadful name. It's the kind of name you get bullied over. Right. Am I fuck? Rooks. Where are the rooks?
You're with me.
Dealing that fed right now. Now suddenly a carriage will appear out of nowhere, right? Yep, thought so. Timing was impeccable on that one. At least it's stuck down there. Oh my days. Can someone just fight me then? Like I'm killing police officers where I'm supposed to... The fuck? I think I've suffered these, haven't I now? We're nearly done with the suffering. It's nearly behind us. Where's the nearest viewpoint to that so I don't have to travel miles? Let's get the likes up past 300 if we can help it. That'd be ideal. I think anyway. I think it would be ideal. It would be good. It would be good numbers. It would be a satisfying number. It'd be like, ooh, that number work. That was me making noises with my face. What the fuck? Screen's just gone black. What's happening? What? Why am I back here? back here. Okay, fuck's sake. Couldn't have done that beforehand, like. That was some genuinely dreadful voice acting as well. Who listened to that and went, you know what, that's acceptable? I got told off for fat shaming. Oh no. What a shame. Even though I wasn't actually fat shaming. What were you doing? I called some guy a fat nonce. Was he at least a nonce and was he at least fat? If he was both, then I think it's fair to call him a fat nonce. It's observational, that, calling a fat person fat. I mean, come on. It is just observational. You're fat. I know it's not particularly pleasant to hear, but it's the truth. In all seriousness, no. People can be whatever the fuck they want. It was both fat and a priest. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, fair enough. Maybe just call him a nonce next time.
Good standing with Miss Swineborn no longer leading the Thames Blighters. Good luck to both sides.
Why is this guy like a fucking pundit? You could call a fat guy large. You could do. That would be polite. Heavy set. Bulky. But at that point, you're beating around the bush and you might as well just call them outright fat. If it's relevant, it is what it is, isn't it? I don't think you need to be nasty to anyone in particular, though, so it's one of them. You can call them gigantic. You can call them hefty.
We are Jacob and Evie Fry, and as of this moment, you all work.
Call them overgrown hippo. Might as well call them fat. Call them round. You could call them obese. You could call them corpulent. Corpulent is such a great word. It just means morbidly obese. Right, okay, now. I saw the slim girl that she looks fat. She got an eating disorder and started starving herself to dangerous lows. Epic gamer moment. Yeah, don't be doing that. Truth is, when it comes to... You've got to be very careful with what you say about people when it comes to their appearance. I don't like when people make remarks on my appearance and yet people feel like they have the right to all the time. They go, oh, this piece of art of fishy looks better than the real thing. You look better with a beard. Without the beard, you look like a fucking paedophile rat. Thank you. No, it's not particularly pleasant to hear. Nobody needs to hear it. Unless they do. Let's kill this police officer. Oh, I want to kill that police. Oh my god. Okay. Right, well, this police officer's going to die. Don't worry, kids. He's a police officer. There we go. Well, I think this concludes tonight's stream anyway. I think we've come to the end of this stream. We've concluded all the bits and pieces. So yeah, thank you all for watching this this stream. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends and all that wonderful stuff. That would be fantastic. I'd like to give special thanks to James Rostron, Cigarette Chair, Isak Marnie, That Panda Thing, Gaz Leonard, and Sylvester Sutherland and Akshay Prashant. I really appreciate your support. It is incredibly generous and more than I deserve. I really do appreciate it. I'd also like to thank all the lovely patrons over on the Patreon. There's a link in the description if you want to join this lovely stuff. I'm going to put up some stuff about my upcoming big project that I'm working on. I've got another one in the works, yeah. I'll put some information up there soon, I'm sure, as soon as I possibly can. But I'm sure it'll be good. It's good stuff. If you want to go over and check it out for yourself, there's loads of extra content over there that I'm trying to get my head around getting up, as well as the stuff that already exists. If you want to go check it out, then be my guest. Whether or not I think it's worth it is completely up to you, but the stuff is up there just the same. And of course, thank you to everyone for joining me here as well. I really do appreciate all of you. So thank you for watching, and of course I'll see you all very soon with another video or stream at some point. But until then, take it easy and goodbye.